Right, good evening. It's Rob. It's 9:15 in the evening UK time, and just want to give you an update on day 2 of my 100 trades journal. So I hope this is recording. I know the one I did yesterday, I tried to show some of our Discord channel as well, which it obviously was doing, but I, for some reason, thought because it wasn't showing my camera shot as well that it wasn't actually going to show that part of the screen. But I'm going to give it another go today and see how we get on. So today I stayed with the pound Australian dollar, and let's go through what happened. So there was day one. So day one I did a total of 9 trades and got a total of 134 pips for the day, which was pretty groovy. As you can see, fairly small, relatively small sort of scalping of just 5, 10, 20 odd pips at a time. And so on to day 2, it's pretty much the same. Started off about 9:45 this morning, placing a trade again on pound Australian dollar, stuck with it for the day. From following on from yesterday's trades, price had moved up to a decent position again. I think there was a move up this morning from about 7 till 9 of around 125 pips, and then it kind of sat in a channel for a while and was just bouncing up and down within that channel. I was just literally waiting for it to get to the top of the channel, placing a sell, and capturing some pips. That was it really. So his first 3 trades, so 24 pips, 9:47, 19 pips, 10:35, and 15 at 10:57. Excuse me. And there are those. There's a screenshot of my MT4 with those pips. And of course, I haven't shown you the whole screen, but that is a live account. It's all, I just thought, actually, rather than me just updating this all the time, I could be typing anything. So I thought I'd just pop in the occasional screen grab just to support what I'm putting in there. So then on to trade 13. Again, another quick scalp, hitting 9 pips. I was hoping for 10, but actually, as it turns out, with the, 57? Yeah, 57 earlier, and adding that to the, I've forgotten already, 134, that 9 rounded it up to 200 pips. So I'm doing a running total as well. So that was trade 13. Trade 14 was price moved up to the top of the channel again. So I jumped in for another scalp, just got 5 pips on that one. Trade 15 was pound Australian dollar still, 15 pips on that one. 10 pips on trade 16. This is all still available. I'm going to post the link for you to go and check this out for yourself, so you can read through it. Trade 17 was just 2 pips, but that was a combination of, I think it was these 2 as well. So that was, I think that one I'd actually closed just because these 2 here had made enough. I just thought I just want to get that one in profit and close it out. So that was those. So trade 17, 18, 19. Then I did trade 20, capturing 14 pips there, and I thought, do you know what, that'll do me for the day. And then I realised that I'd done 148 pips up to trade 20, and that's for today, not including the 134 from yesterday. So I thought I'd like to round that up a bit, and I know I shouldn't really, but actually price did get to a level where it was again a decent opportunity to get in, and I just hit a profit target of 12 pips. I think it possibly could have gone for more. I can't really remember. And then I placed my position, and within 5 minutes it hit the 12 pip take profit, closed the trade, and so I thought, yeah, excellent, I'm done. That will do me for the day. super fab, feeling happy. 21 trades, and then I've put at the bottom here, I've got to be careful because I need to remain disciplined and focused on the 100 trades journal. God, I'm tired, it's late, I can't read. So far I've been winning, and a loss will be inevitable at some point. I will embrace the loss and move on, but things are going well so far, and now I've jinxed myself. So that was the 21 trades. So that's 21 out of 100. That covers yesterday and today. Total pip count for today was 160 pips. And then I had a bit of a personal battle because you see my win rate is 100%. I guess I've been on a lucky streak because since starting the 100 trades journal, everything has closed in profit. In fact, let me just see if I can. I'm not going to show you the details, but there's my phone quickly. I don't think you're going to be able to see that from there. So you can see they're all blue. Yeah, some of them aren't huge pip counts, but actually 160 pips in total is fantastic. So why did I have a personal battle? Because I realised, even though I was trying to round up to get to, well, not necessarily to get to 160, but that's, for some reason, that's what I thought there was going to be more achievable. Then I thought, I'm at 294 pips. I'm just 6 pips short of 300. Shall I get in for another trade just to round it up? And then I said to my wife, tell me not to do it. Just tell me not to do it. Just tell me to leave it alone and walk away. So she told me to leave it alone and walk away. And so I did. Because I could quite easily have tried to place another trade. Not tried to, I would have placed another trade. And instead of actually capturing those 6 pips, I may have made an impact and had my first loss from the 100% win rate of all these 20 odd trades so far. So as I say, I think I've been on a bit of a lucky streak because at some point I've got to have a loss. I mean, that one there was only 2 pips, but it was still profit. So yeah, at some point I've got to have a loss. It's inevitable. So with that being said, I thought I'd jump on to what I tried to do yesterday, which didn't seem to work particularly well. Go onto our Discord channel, just have a look at how everyone else is getting on as well. Oh, and there you go. There's my image there showing the community. So actually, let's go back to the start of yesterday, because I didn't actually manage to do yesterday's on the video there because I didn't really know it was working still. So obviously it is working, so that's all good. So where are we at now then? There we go, 20th of October. So nice to wake up to. No more trading needed today. So it's 13 pips on Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, I think. 10 pips locked in on pound Australian dollar, not even awake yet. 11 odd pips on pound Australian dollar. 20 pips on pound US dollar. Daily percentage achieved in my compounding account at 10 pips. Now onto my get rich or die trying account to grab some big pips. And I know Darren's doing a lot of the crypto stuff as well. So he's been in a study group for something that one of the team who specialises in crypto has been trying to share with it's like, let's say, a case study group. So yeah, I know he's been doing a lot of that. Morel, Euro New Zealand dollar 15 pips. Cola took 12 pips on Euro Japanese yen and another 12 pips on pound Japanese yen. Up 11 pips on USD Swiss franc, testing DeLorean, now a risk-free trade. And I've put here, didn't get a great entry earlier as the D moved, but I think I managed to save it at plus 60 pips on pound Australian dollar. Then I edited it saying I have actually closed it at 74 pips and will wait for another opportunity, all positions in positive. So there's one of my screenshots from yesterday's trade. Paul giving an update on Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, getting 27 pips there. Pound Australian dollar, 30 pips. Euro Australian, 30 pips. Keep on rolling. Nice. 12 pips and then 14 pips on pound Australian dollar. Australian dollar, US dollar, 12 pips. So that was yesterday, saying tomorrow's compound target hit as it was on a plate. Pound Australian dollar minus 30 on one of the other educators' sessions. Pound Canadian dollar, 24 pips. Pound US dollar, 12 pips. That's the crossfire, so that must have been the lunchtime, or this is the North America crossfire, so it's the morning for them, but lunchtime for us in the UK. US dollar closing out at 33 pips for Paul, and so there's my pound Australian dollar, 27 plus 16 plus 12 plus 5 equals 60 on top of my 74 pips earlier, giving me a total of 134. Scalping the Ninja Trade System, one pair trading, just hit trade 9 of my 100 trades. I'll put experiment, but should have called it journal. A few pips here for Alan with pound Australian dollar, Euro New Zealand dollar, and Australian dollar Japanese yen, so 16 in total, I'm guessing. Another 10 pips out of US dollar Japanese yen this afternoon. 10 pips on pound US dollar, but minus 48 pips on pound Canadian dollar, which I think it must have held on a bit long, because I think someone, so up here, pound Canadian dollar, they got 24 pips, so maybe this person let it run a bit too long. Australian dollar Japanese yen, 10 pips on harmonic scanner. Darren was just correcting, saying I did scalp some pips on GBP CAD as it was going the wrong way, so he sort of had minus 48 pips, but obviously made some of that back. A bit of scalping in between meetings, 13 pips from pound Australian dollar. Look at this guy here. He's done really well. He's not been with us that long, but 277 pips for the day. So that made my 134 look a bit lame in comparison. So yeah, definitely. Oh, I just realised I've got growth, percentage growth on there, so move off that quickly. 24 pips on pound Australian dollar, another 15 on pound Australian dollar, and then Cola's put 12, 12, 12, 14, 10, 13, and another one on 14, so it's 12, 24, 36, 50, 60, 73, 87. That's pretty good going. Oh, get off. Closed pound Australian dollar at 36 pips. Nice. Colin got 22 pips on pound Australian dollar. Cash trap, that's some of the binary stuff. Euro Australian dollar 10 to finish the day. Jessica, again, fairly new trader in our community, finished the day on 46 pips, so pleased with that. Then we're on to this morning, 21st of October. Yes, just double checking the date, it is 21st of October. Darren, daily target smash with more to come. Australian dollar, Japanese yen at 20 pips. Richard woke up to pound US dollar, 10 pips, and crossfire EA, so Euro Australian dollar at 5 pips. There was obviously, I missed the live session this morning, but there was obviously an experiment discussed on the live session this morning. So 4 trades placed on there. I can see one at -1, one at -4, one at -2, but one at +10. So overall +3 on there at the moment. Again, another guy running the cash trap, which is the binary stuff. So got three wins and 0 losses by the bit. I've posted there my first one of the day at 11:45, which was day 2 of my 100 trades journal. Trade number 10, 11, and 12 with 57 pips. Ron woke up to 61 pips on Euro New Zealand dollar from the Baby Boomer Power Hour. So that Ron's in the States, so that would have been at 2 o'clock in the morning UK time. Colin got 10 pips on New Zealand dollar CAD. Just closed trade number 15 of my 100 trades journal, still at 100% win rate. and added 20 pips from pound Australian dollar, again making 220 pips running total so far. Cola took 10 pips off US dollar Japanese yen. He does like doing these gifs and these silly remarks, but it makes it a bit more entertaining to read. There's me again, just closed trade number 16. Added another 10 pips, taking up to 230. Andy walked up to the shop for some onions, came back to that. So those may have been two of the positions he was in earlier. Where's he gone there? So that was plus 53 pips there, which is pretty cool. Some losses here: Euro USD minus 25 and Australian dollar minus 11. There's me again, just closed trade number 19 of 100 trades. Added 38 pips, making 268 running total. Euro Australian dollar 36 pips and Euro Japanese yen 34 pips on some smart money trades. Just closed trade number 20, still at 100% win rate, and added 14 pips, taking up to 282. Had a 10 pip trailing stop loss on pound Swiss franc, and it took me out at 66 pips. Closed CAD Japanese yen at 10 pips. There's some results for the Crossfire North America sessions. I think there was session lunchtime today, lunchtime UK time. When you have exit manager set at 10 pips and you see price go to 9.8 pips profit, and it turns and you end up closing it at break even. Thanks pound US dollar, not. Morel got another 10 pips on, sorry, another, I don't know if she got it before, but Australian dollar Japanese yen 10 pips. And at 5:30, just closed number 21 of my 100 trades journal. Yes, still at 100% win rate, and added 12 pips from pound Australian dollar, again making 294 pips running total so far. I was at 148 pips for the day, and so I set my profit, as I've already talked you through. I just set a 12 pip target, just to round up to 160 pips. So that was that one. And then Phil, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, 90 pips, and Australian dollar, Swiss franc, 50 pips, smart money. So there we go. That is a very quick roundup of not just me doing this, but the community that we're all part of. I am the only one, I believe, at the moment doing the 100 trades journal just to make a record of it, because obviously people following this want to see you lose as well as win, just to make sure it's all real. But as I've said, I'm clearly just on a lucky streak right now, and it's not, I don't anticipate it to continue. I'm sure I'm going to be closing some trades at a loss in the very near future. I don't want to. Nobody wants to lose, but it's part of the journey. It will happen. As I've already put, it's inevitable. It's got to happen. I can't continue like this for however long. So I hope that was of help. Hope it was of interest. Hope it didn't bore you too much. But there we go. I just thought I'd give you an update on the 100 trades journal. I'm adding that and including that in my trading diary as well, which is all up here on the blog. Sorry, there's the blog, there's the trading diary, and then I think within that I've got links to the 100 trades as well. So I think that will do. That'll do us. So I'm going to stop sharing, and hope I managed to somehow wrap this up effectively. I don't know, because I had a bit of a mess with it yesterday. So let's see if we can do it. Right, so stop sharing. Hopefully give you an update again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.